All right, Aquarius, you love to believe you're the smartest person in the room, and to be fair, sometimes you are. But February 2025 is here to remind you that even geniuses need a game plan. This month is all about transformation, power struggles, and a few expensive mistakes waiting to happen. But don't worry, you'll probably convince yourself it's all part of your spiritual journey. With major planetary transits affecting your first house of self, 7th house of relationships, and 11th house of gains, February is going to be a roller coaster. But let's be honest, you secretly enjoy the chaos. Personal growth. You've got Saturn chilling in Aquarius, your first house, all month, which means one thing: being an adult. Yep, responsibility is knocking, and this time you actually have to open the door. You'll feel more disciplined, strategic, and maybe even motivated to get your life together. I know, shocking. This is a great time to set long-term goals, boss up at work, and make decisions that future you will actually thank you for. Your leadership skills will be noticed, and if you play your cards right, you could see career growth or even a promotion. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Saturn doesn't give out rewards for free. With the Sun entering your first house after mid-February, you'll have an energy boost, but it might come with ego clashes and unnecessary power struggles. Be careful not to turn into that person who argues just for the sake of being right. Career and finances. The first half of the month sees Sun and Mercury in Capricorn, your 12th house, which means expenses, and more expenses. Some of these might be necessary: travel, health, work-related costs. But some will be pure, self-inflicted financial pain. So before you splurge on that life-changing online course that you'll never finish, ask yourself, do I really need this, or am I just bored? Now, the good news? By mid-February, the Sun moves into Aquarius, your first house, and suddenly you're feeling confident, bold, and ready to take over the world. This could mean a promotion, new career opportunities, or business growth. But only if you actually put in the work, instead of just manifesting it and waiting for the universe to do the heavy lifting. Jupiter in Aries, your 3rd house, is also boosting communication, negotiation skills, and networking. If you're in business, sales, or a job that requires convincing people you know what you're talking about, this is your moment to shine. Just be mindful of power struggles at work. Bosses and colleagues might not be as impressed with your know-it-all energy as you think. Relationships. Venus starts the month in Aquarius, your first house, making you irresistible, magnetic, and charming. Yes, even when you're being annoyingly logical in an argument. If you're single, this is a great time to attract new love interests. But knowing you'll probably scare them off with an existential debate on whether free will actually exists. For those in relationships, be mindful of ego clashes. With the Sun and Saturn both in your first house, you might feel the need to teach your partner a life lesson. Newsflash, nobody asked. Learn to pick your battles and maybe, just maybe, let your partner win an argument once in a while. Ketu in the 8th house, Virgo, all month might bring hidden issues in relationships, especially around finances, trust, or intimacy. If something feels off, trust your gut. but don't start a detective mission based on one weird text. Yes, I'm talking to you, the overthinkers. Health colons, Saturn and Sun both sitting in your first house after mid-February. Yikes! Expect fatigue, joint pain, and a general sense of, why am I so tired all the time? This is not the month to overwork yourself, because if you do, your body will fight back. Mental health might also take a hit. So please, for once, prioritize rest, exercise, and maybe even meditation. You don't have to become a full-blown yogi, but at least try not to spiral into overanalysis at 2 a.m. Workplace drama. With Mercury and Sun moving into your first house after mid-February, you'll feel extra opinionated and ready to prove everyone wrong. The problem? Not everyone is going to appreciate your constructive criticism. There's a fine line between being a visionary and just annoying everyone around you. Office politics might get messy, so stay diplomatic, avoid unnecessary confrontations, and don't challenge your boss to a philosophical debate on power dynamics. It won't end well. Important dates to watch out for. February 5th, full moon in Leo, 7th house. A relationship situation might reach a climax. Whether that's a confession of love or a dramatic fight depends entirely on how much self-control you have. February 15th, Sun enters Aquarius, 1st house. Confidence skyrockets, but so does the chance of irritating everyone around you. February 28th, Mercury conjunct Saturn in Aquarius. Harsh reality check incoming. Could be career-related, or maybe you finally realize you can't survive on 5 hours of sleep. To get a more detailed and personalized prediction based on your own chart for free, leave a comment down below. Date of birth, country of birth, and time of birth, and ask one question. I will reply to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth astrology insights. Looking ahead. Oh, you thought February was dramatic. March is bringing the Sun-Saturn conjunction in your first house, which means big tests, exhaustion, and a forced lesson in humility. Yay? In April, Jupiter moves into Taurus, 4th house, bringing home-related changes, property decisions, and maybe even some family drama. And let's not forget Mercury retrograde in Aries, 3rd house. So expect miscommunication, lost emails, and probably an argument with your sibling or neighbor. And then May hits like a plot twist in a Netflix show. Rahu and Ketu shift into the Pisces-Virgo axis, triggering major financial and self-worth transformations. If you've been coasting, life is about to demand some real changes. For now, survive February without burning bridges, blowing your budget, or having an existential crisis in the middle of a work meeting. You got this, Aquarius.